Hello there! We're back again with another video. This time I'm gonna review two albums from the band Slipknot. The two only albums I listened from them and the two only albums I will ever listen to from them. So they are Iowa and All Hope Is Gone. So I'm gonna just start by the first one, Iowa. Let's go. I'm gonna move to the side because I'm gonna put the album cover right here. Let me just move the camera a little bit here. I think this looks a little bit better. There you go. So the first one is this one, Iowa. I think this album is, Slipknot is a new metal band, but I think this album here, it's a mixture of death metal with new metal. Very early death metal, early Death, an amazing band. Just think of the first few albums the band Death released and just mix it up with new metal. This is how this album sounds to me. I think it's obviously a way more shifted towards the new metal genre than it is to the death metal genre. So not really, new metal is not really my favorite genre, my favorite type of music, but it's not bad. I don't think that this album is bad in any way. The same thing goes for the next one. I don't think the next album is bad at all. I really like these two, but it's not my type of music. No metal is not for me. So I'm just gonna talk about the songs and this artwork here. This artwork, I'll probably show the original and the anniversary edition for the artwork. I really like them. I really like them both. I think the both covers are amazing. I think the original is a bit better, to be honest. It has the goat faces is more in frame than to the one from the anniversary edition. So I prefer the original album cover. Let's talk about the songs. The songs here, I think they're all really good. So I'm gonna just point out the ones I think that stand out for me. 515, it's a great introduction track. When we get to talk about All Hope Is Gone, I'm gonna compare the first two tracks from this one and from that one. For now, I'm just gonna say I really like this opening track. It's amazing. I really think it's a great introduction to this album. Then we go directly into People Equal Shit and Disaster Piece, and I really like both of these songs. I think they're both really fun songs to listen to, and well, I just like them. I think People Equal Shit is my favorite out of them two, but they're equally nice. After that, I'm just gonna move over to the songs that I really like. So now we will have down here Left Behind, The Shape, I'm Hated, New Abortion, Metabolic, and Iowa, the title track. And I'm gonna say this title track here, it reminds me of two songs. The closing song for the Roots album Sepultura released. I believe that song is around 20 minutes long actually, and it also reminds me of Disgustipated from the Two's debut Undertow. I think these three songs are really similar in a way, they're very long, they're closing tracks. What was up with bands, back in the early 2000s releasing albums that ended with one extremely long track, and there's all their sound is very similar in a sense. It's like on one side you have new metal and wow, this is very clear. I think this is better. One side we have here new metal inspired by death metal, and the other side we have progressive metal inspired by grunge rock. So they sound a little bit alike, not that much, but you can get the point of what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, those songs I really like, those three songs, and the other ones I mentioned from this album. Overall, I think this album is really good. I would recommend it to you if you're interested in this kind of music. So let's get to the other album. All Hope Is Gone. Let's go.
I'm not the only one. And the rain kill us all. Throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see.
Alright, here, the next album we have is All Hope Is Gone. Juice. So let's just start by talking about songs. The introduction track on this one is Execute, and I think that this is a bad introduction to this album. Comparing this to 515, I think that this song here is so inferior to that one. The main problem I think is that this is too long. It's like almost 2 minutes long. For what's happening here, it's not really worth it. Back in the first album, it was only 50 seconds long, really short. You know, you could get the hang of what the music is going to be all about. And in this one, it just keeps going and going, and it feels like it's never gonna end. But when it ends, and the guy says like, "All hope is gone," we go directly into Gematria. So Gematria, I think the song starts really bad. I don't like how the song starts at all. So yeah, not a great start for this album. This song gets better as it goes. Then we have the next song up. It's Sulfur. So Sulfur, I'm gonna be really honest here. I know it's a good song, but it's also so forgettable. I can't remember what happens in it. So I know it's a good song, I just don't remember anything from it. After that, we're gonna have Psychosocial. So fun fact, the first ever heavy song I've ever listened. There's something in my eye. That's not nice. So the first ever heavy song I've listened to was this one. Back at the time, I thought that this was like the heaviest type of music around. I obviously did not know anything, and I hope my mother won't interrupt my video. So yeah, this song, fun fact, it was the first one back in the time when I thought all heavy metal sounded like Dio, and Dio was everything, but now I know that it was just a single band with a unique sound. That was that. Then we have the better songs from this: Dead Memories, Vendetta, Gehenna. Gehenna I think is like one of my most favorite. This one stands just beside Psychosocial and Snuff. I think these three songs are my favorites from this album. And then we have two bonus songs, Child of Burning Time and Till We Die. These two songs, I think that they really stand out from the rest of the album. They're really unique and different, and they really don't sound like they belong in here at all, but I really like them. Child of Burning Time, nice song. And then Till We Die, there's just one issue with this song. I'm gonna say the issue the song has is that in the background there is a dog whistle playing throughout the entire song, and it's like 6 minutes long almost. So you're listening to 6 minutes of a dog whistle in the background, and that's the one thing I don't like about this song. At least I think it's a dog whistle, might be something else. So Gehenna, let's go back to this song. I think it really stands out because it's 7 minutes long essentially, and I really like it. You know, when I think back of this album, I think mostly of 3 songs: Psychosocial, of course, Snuff, and this one. These 3 songs are like the reason why I come back to this album, and I'm gonna listen to this one a few more times after I release this review here. But I don't think I'm gonna ever come back to either of these two. They're just not that replayable, and I don't think that they're the best I've ever listened. Nu metal is a genre that I don't intend to ever really get too deep into. Such bands like Limp Bizkit, that kind of crap, I'm not gonna ever listen to in my life. So this was the nu metal band I've listened, and I'm not gonna get too deep into this genre. And to finish off, I didn't talk about the album cover, the artwork. So I know that the deluxe edition has the same artwork that the single Snuff got released with, and I honestly think I'll probably be showing it on screen right here. I honestly think that cover is way better than the original one, this one with the compass flowers and all the degrees. I just think the yellow fields, a little bit orange yellowish fields with those moai masks is way cooler than this one. This one is like boring, really boring. So that was the review. Let's get to the middle here. I'm gonna change here so you can see better my face. Let's go here, there. Too dark. Here. I think this is nice. So that was my video. I hope you enjoyed this one. The Slipknot is a band I never really paid much attention. The same thing goes for Linkin Park. That band is gonna be the next one I'm gonna review. I have an idea. I'm gonna review 4 albums. I'm gonna compare their 2 first albums to their 2 last albums, and let's see how they changed over the years and how they improved or not. So that's the next video about music coming up. And yes, I think I forgot to mention this because this is the 4th time I'm trying to record this video. I did shave my hair. Look at that. I look different. I'll never shave it again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time.